Apple Music nabs 11 million free trial users. PornHub Premium wants to be the Netflix of porn. Microsoft launches Windows 10 functionality updates, and more. It's Thursday, August 6th, and this is Crunch Report. Apple has announced that its debut music streaming service, Apple Music, has amassed over 11 million users in the 5 weeks or so since it went live back in June. Previously, the only numbers from the company were that Apple Music had millions and millions of subscribers, so now we know it's about 11. Customers have had an initial 3-month free trial, so it's not clear yet how many of those 11 million will become paying customers afterwards, since Apple Music won't offer a free tier. As for the frontrunner in the streaming competition, Spotify counts 20 million paying users and 55 million others on its free service, which is ad-supported. By contrast, Jay-Z's Tidal has fewer than 1 million paying customers. Where Apple can really shine, though, is in exclusives, such as tonight's full stream of Dr. Dre's upcoming album, Compton, his first in 16 years, later tonight, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. West Coast time on Apple Music. Zynga's star has dimmed significantly since its Farmville heyday as the #1 Facebook news feed spammer. But today, the company beat analysts' expectations for revenue and earnings, with $199.9 million in revenue, up 30% year over year, and a loss of just 1 cent per share. In the first quarter, the company had 100 million monthly active users and 25 million daily active users. But the real story here is daily active user numbers that declined 23% year over year to 21 million, down 15% quarter over quarter. Zynga's monthly active users also fell 32% to 83 million, down 18% from the previous quarter. You may remember earlier this year, Zynga co-founder Mark Pincus took back the CEO role he previously left, so it's probably a turnaround period of sorts for the company, but one that doesn't look really promising. However, Zynga's slots franchises, slot machines, were a strong point in the quarter, where bookings rose more than 247% year over year and rose 32% quarter over quarter. People love gambling! And now for something completely different. Let's back up for a second. Free internet porn. Easy to find, right? Oh, please, you know it and I know it. However, as the recently dissed Meek Mill once said, there are levels to this. A lot of good porn still costs money. PornHub, which as you know is a place that free porn exists, has just launched PornHub Premium, what it calls a higher class experience for those who often visit our site, or the Netflix of porn. So what does it offer? Full-length HD content in 1080p across all devices and no ads for $9.99 per month. Now that might seem like a lot considering that free porn is free, but do you know how much data PornHub streams on a daily basis? Just take a wild guess. 6,000 terabytes per day. Just a fraction of those users starting to pay would rack up the revenue pretty easily, and the premium solution will be uncapped. That allows for smoother video and full resolution. Pornhub VP Corey Price explains it this way. Sorry, I'm laughing. Quote, people pay for Spotify Premium, Pandora One, and Hulu Plus. Why not something similar in the adult entertainment category? The service launches today and comes with a 7-day free trial and instant cancellation if you change your mind. We haven't talked much about Windows 10 since it was released, and we should. If only Microsoft made it a little bit easier to explain things. The company pushed out a host of updates today and described the changes as non-security related changes to enhance the functionality of Windows 10 through new features and improvements. Cool story. Thankfully, TechCrunch's resident Windows guy, Alex Wilhelm, found 45 updated things that were originally updated on August 2nd, and 761 updated things that were originally updated on June 18th, and then some other stuff. His guess is that if you were in the Insider program before Windows 10 was officially released, you probably won't see much change at all. But if, say, an OEM flashed an earlier ROM of Windows 10 onto a machine, well, Microsoft wants to make sure that those are up to date too. The company is updating Windows 10 on a continuing basis, but it would be a little nice as a Windows 10 user to know a little bit more about what's getting better or changing behind the scenes. Yesterday, Tesla had a rough earnings day of sorts due to its reduced guidance from 55,000 cars delivered this year to somewhere between 50,000 and 55,000 cars. But today, it was back to announcing cool stuff that almost doesn't seem real. The latest, a demo of a charging station complete with a snake-like charging arm called the solid metal snake that can attach itself to the Tesla Model S to charge the car automatically without human assistance. This is a real thing, you guys. On the much less cool side of things, though, two security researchers announced today that they figured out how to take control of certain components inside the Model S after physically connecting a computer to the car via an Ethernet cable and then leaving behind a Trojan horse to allow for remote access. This is according to the Financial Times. The hack is being demoed tomorrow at Black Hat Security Conference in Vegas by researchers that have been working with Tesla. They're the good kind of researchers for several weeks on software fixes, and today the company rolled out an over-the-air update to automatically update the car's software, which will patch everything up nicely. And that is the report for today. I'm Sarah Lane. Thanks for watching. Crunch Report airs Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific right here on TechCrunch.com. See you guys tomorrow.